Happy Wednesday, Motivation Movers. Welcome back to an all-new Coco Renee's Daily Affirmation. Yes, child, she's back, full effect. Let's go ahead and get our life with these scriptures, child, okay? All my movers out there, we soldiers of the Lord. We got to get it right, get it tight, okay? Because we don't know when he's going to be coming. He might come tonight. That part. All right. So before I get into the scriptures, y'all, today is Wednesday, March the 20th, 2019. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit that good notification button if you want to get some updates on the official Coco Renee page. Again, that is on YouTube. And if you're on Instagram as well, it is on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow, like, and share. We share a lot of stuff. Let's share something with some substance and something that is a reference to God and his holy word. All right. So soldiers, movers, I got that good book of James, child. But let me tell you, this is how God works. I didn't even have to look for my scriptures today. I have to even, I pray on it, but the Lord will already have me ready. He already had me ready. I opened up my Bible verses and my bookmark just happened to be open from something I bookmarked quite a bit of time ago. I mean, like a couple years ago. And it was the book of James 5:8-10. And it was actually it was like the whole entire book of James 5. And as I started stumbling across some of the specific bookmarks, it came to 8-10. And I said, oh, this is so fitting for the situation. Okay, let me go ahead and get into this because my motivation movers needs this. They need to be reminded of this. So James 5:8-10 says, you too must be patient. Take courage, for the coming of the Lord is near. Don't grumble about each other, brothers and sisters, or you will be judged. For look, the judge is standing at the door. For examples of patience and suffering, dear brothers and sisters, look at the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. Okay? May the Lord add a blessing and an understanding to his holy word today. I'm going to just tell you guys, this is really, really clear, cut and dry. There's no extras. There's no chasers with it. It just is what it is. The Lord is just letting us know we need to be patient with each other. We need to take courage because he is coming. And when it goes down, it's going to be scary because it's going to be something we've never, ever encountered and have ever endured before. However, we have to take courage because he's on our side. He loves us. He's here to save us from the stuff that we dealing with. We like living in a real life Hades, okay? So, and I'm not talking about Hades, H-A-I-T-I, Hades, like the country. We're talking about Hades, H-A-D-E-S, okay? Like hell, okay? We living in the real life hell. And the Lord knows there's so much stuff going on that when he comes and he makes his grand appearance, child, we are going to be frightened. We are going to be trembling from fear, but we're going to also be grateful and thankful, for his presence because we know that him being here, we're safe. He's coming to save us. But at the same time, we don't want him to come and judge us because we weren't being kind to one another as his children, okay? The children of Israel, we know. We are his chosen ones, okay? And us being his children, us being brothers and sisters, brethren, we need to keep it tight with each other. There are moments where we do get short with each other because we're frustrated, our circumstances, stress, life. It's a lot going on. I always say this because I just have to continue to emphasize. I get it. I understand. It is a whole lot going on out there. It is very sometimes scary to think, with all the things that we constantly have being fed to us, social media, you got YouTube, you got regular news. I mean, just every single media outlet is just pouring so much negative stuff down your throat. But how I look at it is everything, you can't take it all in and take it for face value for every single thing. Some things are here and put in place to build fear in us. And then there's some things that God is trying to warn us on. It is a difference and we have to be careful. This is why we just have to keep it tight with each other. We have to be patient with each other. We have to stand strong and, rock with each other and stay locked in arm with one another because we got while we down here. And keep in mind that there were other foot soldiers before us. The prophets had to go through it. They went through so many things. They dealt with being in jail. They dealt with being ridiculed. They dealt with so much that it's not no different from what we're dealing with, okay? It was just way back then at that time versus now, okay? But, the laws at that time was a little different, literally, as far as when they were walking the earth. However, we got our own laws that are governed and things that we're going through and that we're facing that feels like we almost living in those times. And we got to keep in mind, if they survived it, they were able to do it, and they did it with such great courage. They did it, you know, with honor, and they made the Lord proud, because they held him down. There was moments where a few of them kind of fret, and they were like, you know, still a little scared, but you know, God had to check them on it, like, you know, do not fear, for I am with you. Okay, period. So we got to keep this in mind, that we don't want to turn on each other. That's what the evil spirit wants us to do. That's what the Prince of Darkness wants us to do. Okay, we're not going to speak that man's name. I call him a man, whatever he is, that spirit's name. We don't want to bring his energy into anything, but we know what it is. And we know that he will try to turn us up against each other, make us not like each other, because he knows what this holy word says. He knows the Bible scriptures better than some of us know it. Okay, let's be real. He knows these scriptures, because you got to remember his place, where his place was. Okay, so he knows these scriptures, and he knows how to use them against us to try to flip and manipulate us to feel a certain way towards one another. And then guess what? Then our foundation gets broken, and it's no longer strong. We lose the strength in it when we are allowing that type of spirit and power to come into the situation. We have to not allow that to even have power. So we got to stand by one another. We got to love on one another. We got to give each other that grace. And as God is merciful to us, we got to be merciful to one another. We really got to look out for each other. I'm going to continue to emphasize this on every single daily affirmation that I can. We got to look out for each other. It is time for us to pull in. I mean, like, seriously. Because we're not living 100% right. We do need each other. We need each other to continue to build the faith, the strength, everything. Like, we need each other. Sword sharpens another sword, iron sharpens another iron. We cannot do this alone. So at the end of the day, we do really need each other, and therefore we cannot be so quick to get upset with one another. We can't be so quick to turn our backs on one another. We got to be here for each other, y'all. All right, your girl's gonna go before this turns into a motivation movement. I love y'all. I pray by the grace of God, the Most High Yahweh, that you guys have an amazing rest of the week. Try to stay warm out there, because I know some places it's snowing, it's high winds, it's raining here in California. We just had beautiful weather yesterday. Now it's raining today. So you guys be safe out there on the road. And until the next time I see y'all movers, toodles.